자기야, 뭐해?
What's up, babe?
Okay, so for anybody interested in getting married in San Francisco City Hall, the first thing you have to do is go to the website, which is sfcityhallevents.org. Once you're on the home page, you have a few options to look over on how you would like to proceed and reserve a wedding. Now, for 1 hour weddings, 2 hour weddings, evening weddings, and they do have a way to do a quick civil ceremony as well, but for the purpose of today's video, we're going to be looking at the reservation weddings. So there are two locations for these weddings. A 1 hour wedding is really great for a small group. I think they can fit up to 40 people at the mayor's balcony and up to 60 at the fourth floor gallery. That's for the seating. Total guest, you're looking at 100. The 1 hour weddings rental package is around $1,200 as of the date of recording, which is February of 2026. There are some restrictions. You can't have outside music at these locations. And to reserve a wedding, you have to actually send an email to the events team in City Hall, including the names, emails, phone numbers, and the mailing address. Keep in mind that they do not actually manage the wedding license and certificates. You'll have to do that on your own. So basically what San Francisco City Hall is providing is the venue. Why would you want to get married at San Francisco City Hall? They offer two locations, the mayor's balcony and the fourth floor gallery. The mayor's balcony again has a capacity of 100 people with seating up to 40. And it is located, I believe, on the second floor, possibly the third floor. I'll have to double check. So this is the reason you would want to get wed at the mayor's balcony. It's got a beautiful brass railing here. So the couple would have to be in this area, and your backdrop is the grand staircase. This is the view from the elevator area. I believe the elevators are here to the left. You would come in here. There's like a circular room here. And you would turn left, and this is the mayor's balcony outside here. Another view of the mayor's balcony at night for a evening rental. Here's a great shot of the location in action. As you can see, it's got beautiful brass aesthetics with marble flooring, with the white ivory marble in the background, stone. Complements the bride's dress. For the groom, I think a dark color would look the best. So I would avoid wearing a tan suit or a khaki suit or sand colored. Even gray might get washed out, and you don't really want to wear too much gray when you're bride is in her white. So I would say a dark color, black or charcoal or even navy would suit best for men. Now let's look at the fourth floor. Fourth floor again also has a capacity of 100 with 60 seats made available. It is on the higher floor, so you do have a more grand view from up there. Very white, very stone colored, very formal. As you can see, this is kind of the setup here with the chairs. A little bit cramped, I think, here, especially with your couple here, but it is very intimate, and you're going to get beautiful lighting on sunny days. Here's the sample couple once again. Close-up shot, you've got a different color palette when you're on the fourth floor. A lot of stones, a lot of light colored. It's very grand with the arches here. Another reason you want to book the City Hall wedding is the rotunda. As you can see, here's the grand staircase. Everyone will have access to this as long as this is not privately rented. It can be rented on the weekend and at night weddings. But during the day, it is open because this is an active office building and the rotunda is used for transferring or transporting around the property. but a lot of people will take their photos up here on this grand staircase. This is the straight on shot again. When you reserve this area, when you reserve a wedding on the balcony, either the mayor's balcony or fourth floor, you are still able to access this rotunda and the grand staircase before and after your wedding. It has been known to have lines of brides and grooms with their photographers kind of queuing to take their photos, but it's definitely a beautiful shot here. This is another angle of the grand staircase. So right over here to the left, you can see this is the actual mayor's balcony. So it's on the second floor. And then third floor and fourth floor. So on this side is where the fourth floor is. Here's an image of the night wedding reservation for the rotunda. They also do private events. Another private event that you can have reserved at the location. So when you are looking to book a City Hall wedding, there are a few things you have to do. You come over to the website here under the booking tab. What you have to remember is you have to check the availability, and the City Hall does get booked. This is a very popular location for couples that are trying to do a no-fuss wedding. Weddings are already stressful, so when you're booking a City Hall wedding, you're trying to limit the amount of stress the couple feels. As you saw, the cost is $1,200 for renting for the 1 hour wedding, so it's not insanely expensive. So you are able to be a little bit more cost efficient by booking the City Hall weddings. But it is first come, first serve when it comes to the reservation requests. So as you can see right here, there aren't even any spots open in February of 2026. There's a few spots here open in March. Now the way this works is it's first come first serve with the reservation requests, and basically the reservation requests are made via email. And once that request is made, you will be contacted by the City Hall event team, who will then confirm whether or not the date is available. They will then send you an email requesting that you fill out some forms and bring in a deposit, which I believe is 75% of the $1,200. You then have to bring that deposit to the events room in City Hall. They are open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. It is a city building, so banker hours. But once you finally give them that deposit, that's when they will make your reservation official. Once you've processed all that, you will get the booking. But the way it works is, if I were to request a date, let's find a date here that might be open here. Let's go all the way to November. All right, so in November there are quite a few openings. Green is saying that it's available. What you would do is you would click there and you would see what's available. So green at 11 o'clock to noon, the fourth floor balcony is open. And then from 12 to 1, the mayor's balcony is open. That means I can send in an email requesting November 10th, 11 o'clock, fourth floor balcony. I can send that to the event team. Once they receive that email, they will put it in reserve, but you are not officially booking the time slot and location. What they do is they put you on reserve, but they will put it on a challenge. What that means is, until you bring that check with 75% of the deposit, another couple can also put in a request. And once they put in that request, if they beat you to submitting their deposit with the event staff, they will then become the official booking for that event. So right here you can see 9 a.m. to 10 and at 10 a.m. to 11. These are all challenge required. So that means these dates are available because the initial reservation request has not been paid in deposit. So if I wanted to get at this location at 10 a.m., I could reach out to them, let them know I'm interested in this time slot. And as long as I bring in my check before the original couple does, I would get the reservation. And the way this works is it rotates between the two back and forth. That way you don't have a wedding going on at each moment. So if you go backwards, this will be the mayor's balcony and this will be the fourth floor. So 9 a.m. would be fourth, mayor's balcony, fourth, mayor's balcony, fourth, mayor's balcony, fourth. All right. When you see unavailable, that means it's 100% reserved, meaning the couple put in the request and they've paid their deposit. So it's a pretty fair system. It rewards people that have the oversight to go ahead and make the reservations early and complete the task by submitting your deposit. And again, you're going to be submitting 75% of that deposit. Let's see here. So you can actually book all the way till 2027. Let's see if we can find something a little bit sooner than that. So as you can see, there's still a date here in September available. Let's see the earliest. So there are some challenge dates available as of this recording, which we are doing this in February. So yes, all of February is taken up. March, for the most part, is taken up. There's a few challenge dates here. And again, so this is 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's pretty simple to read it. So that the latest opening as of as of end of February, you're looking at a straight opening would be in April. 4th floor balcony. So the spots definitely fill up. Now, when booking a wedding, you do have to provide your own officiant for the wedding. But if you are interested in music, you do have to go through their qualified vendors. They provide you a list right here for musicians for 1-hour weddings. You can go to their various websites to kind of look at what kind of music they play or what kind of instruments here. You would reach out to them and see if they are open to play your specific date. Again, these are all pre-approved vendors. You cannot bring your own musician to the weddings. You cannot get your own rentals here. The florist also, and the florist is more for the design on top of your balcony area. So if you want some flowers to be between you and your bride and grooms, you would go through there. There is no food or beverages allowed inside the courthouse during the weddings. Again, you cannot bring your own music players. They've got to come through approved musicians on their approved vendor list. And there you have it. That was a quick tutorial on how to book a San Francisco City Hall wedding.